Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Isaac. Vassell outside. Takes the three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on him. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks. Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Here's Vassell, and Ayton pulls it down.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Outside Ingram. This one for three. Sarr pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what their biggest challenge would be defensively, and his quick answer was Scoot Henderson. He said Henderson's as explosive as they come. You can't let him get out on the break and control the pace. Their hope is to force Henderson to operate in the half-court offense, but Scoot may have other ideas, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Oh, Scoot is electric. Gets to the rim with ease.
Shot is good by Isaac.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Henderson. Sarr pulls it in. Now the Magic with it. And Suggs, here we go. On the wing, Suggs. Pass to Sarr. 5 to shoot. Grant with a steal. Henderson scanning the floor. Outside Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Grant with a steal. To the middle. Outside Jones. Pass to Graham. Back to Jones. Henderson with it. Now Graham from the corner. Knocks it loose.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Isaac with it. Vassell outside. Pass to Sarr. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Henderson outside. Now Ayton to stop the drought. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. Now here's Suggs. No points yet. So they take the lead.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Henderson with it. Grant outside. The teardrop. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Jones from outside. And again, New Orleans no good. Orlando leading. Down low. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac. Going in with intention and dunking it.
Henderson drives in. Grant outside. Pass to Ingram. He shoots. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs surveys the D. Isaac. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Orlando ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Coulibaly. No made baskets yet. And stolen by Murray. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Now here's Murray. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's Sarr. Here's Suggs. Shot's good by Sarr. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now here's Thibault. Pass to Agbaji. Just 4 to shoot. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Ware. Vassell with it. Suggs outside. And there's the screen. Pass to Sarr. From the high post. And the shot falls short that time. And here's New Orleans now. Trailing by 2. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Hawkins. Here's Agbaji. Coulibaly defending. Here's Hawkins. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Agbaji. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time for your 407 dance beat.
And here are the Magic now. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Shot's good by Black.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Looney up top. Back to Murray. Pass to Looney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped. Here's Black. A minute 9 left in the second. Thybulle with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Murray. And the shot goes. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
End-to-end action there is Murray, one of the more athletic guys in the game.
Pass to Ware. Here's Black. Coulibaly on the wing. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Shot is good by Isaac.
Inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
Outside Murray. Soft touch off the glass. Murray's got 6 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Black. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 5.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Pass to Looney. And a missed layup. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Magic out in front, up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Henderson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
Here's Vassell. And that one's on target from the wing. Vassell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Ingram. Still without a bucket. Goes up from the top of the key. They get it back. Here's Henderson. Pass to Aiden. To the wing, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Henderson. And he dunks it down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Orlando with the ball. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Here's Suggs. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Henderson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So he gets confidence in that outside shot. People start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step. And Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Up top, Henderson. He's got 10. To the paint. Here's Jones. Outside for Grant. Pass to Ingram. And the layup falls.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Now here's Suggs. Still no points. And Aiden pulls it down.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jimmy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits, unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. For New Orleans. Orlando leading. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Coulibaly with it. Thibault picks him up. His first shot attempt. Suggs, left side. Tipped away. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now Murray. 6 points for him. There's a screen. Pass to Looney for the lead. The rebound by Ware.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Suggs outside. Here's Coulibaly. Clock at 4. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Here's Suggs. No points so far. Orlando again missing. Pass to Murray. Looney, the screen for the tie. Thibault on the wing. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Matisse Thibault. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Hawkins. Clock at 6. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Hawkins showing off a little bit of that old school scoring.
Suggs outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for Orlando, Jalen Suggs.
Suggs hits them both.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Outside Murray. Pass to Hawkins. And here's Thibault to the left side wing. Here's Hawkins. That misses. Got a chance to tie it. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Magic. They're up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment.
25.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And we've got a timeout from Jamahl Mosley. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamahl Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. It's stolen by Ingram. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Now here's Suggs. Here's Coulibaly. Hits a three-pointer.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pelicans trail by 4. Henderson with it. Outside for Ingram. Beyond the arc. Orlando with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Has to Ware. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. And it's Ware missing. And stolen by Suggs. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul. And so Jamahl Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here's Suggs. Inside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Henderson. Outside Ingram. Now Ayton. 5 on the clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Suggs. The shot off that time.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Now here's Suggs. Here's Sarr. Launches it. The shot misses. Henderson, right side. Deflected. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
He's stepping up when his team needs a bucket. Isaac relishes being in these situations.
Henderson outside. Pass to Ingram. Henderson outside. Outside for Grant. The three from Ayton. Orlando with the rebound. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Sarr. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Magic lead by 6.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
And here's Ingram outside. Hits the trifecta.
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Vassell outside. Pass to Sarr. And here's Suggs. The three is up. Jones grabs the board. Here's New Orleans. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Suggs left side. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant.
That's good from Suggs.
That and one is huge, making this now a two-possession game.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Aiden with a screen. Pass to Graham. The three. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs outside. Here's Coulibaly. Off target from outside. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Gotta